Hello everyone, I'm Tom with Stock Navigators and this is the market update for Tuesday, May 24, 2022. So the market is still choppy around and they try to find the bottom. So market either bottom here or they will slam it down the bottom here. So we need to take a couple more days. If we're able to break out the downtrend line here, the momentum will start shifting up to the upside and we will see what the market want to do next. So the momentum they try to turn around. So definitely the market is poised to looking to bounce from the bottom here. So just pay attention for that. If you look at the Nasdaq, it's still in trouble here. It is sideways. However, they are not really come down very much. Even though today we have a lot of bad news on some stock like Snap, right? They are now earning, and then they drop like rock to the upside. It's no sign of buy yet. Everything is still negative. So as you can see here, momentum is very weak. So they pull up a lot of stock like Facebook, Google, anything that relate to the advertising and the chat room, they hit pretty hard today. So I still have some problem with the technology stock. As you can see, the Dow it also hold tight to this level here. They just break out this downtrend line here. So the Dow it try to come back up. So let's see it. They will give it the buy signal probably by tomorrow. Okay. And if you look at the Russell 2000, it also stabilize. They retest twice and then to hold up. All we do is just one push it up to turn the color to the bull side, and then we'll have some rebound. But on the way up, we still have a lot of resistance, but at least we can see in the short-term rebound to the upside. If you look at the crude oil is still bullish. As you can see here, they continue to push it back up. We have a strong sell down waiting up here, but in the short term, it still moved back to the upside. If you look at the gold, it also tried to stabilize at this level here. So they try to put it back up to the upside also. Now, if you look at the natural gas, it still try to test the pivot high here. It's still a little bit choppy. So I have to be careful here. Either they punch to it and go higher, or they gap up here and pull back before they can get up again. If you look at the let me see here. So if you look at the volatility index, so we come down a little bit, so that's a good sign. So they come back, they retest the high here, couldn't do it. So the momentum it rejected a couple of times here, so they are technically momentum it shift to the downside a little bit. So if they can continue to go lower, that will help a market to move higher. Okay. Now let's take a look on the euro. The euro is still try to rebound, but they are close to the resistance up here. But at least they can bounce back from this level to this level. Let's see if they're able to punch to it, or they have to pull back before they can be able to break out again. So it depends on the situation in Ukraine and Russia. So it's a mess there. So let's see if they can test this level, and then they will tell you what they want to do next. If you are looking for natural gas, continue to put it up to the upside, as you can see there. Now let's take a look on the 11 Bitcoin. Actually, Bitcoin they are still hold tight at this level here at the buy zone. So if they can clear that area by tomorrow, and then they can change it to the positive momentum, that decided they were able to push it back up to retest the upper bar there. The Ethereum it also hold tight at the buy zone. They're not dropping, so we need more buyers to put it back up to the upside. Okay. Now if you look at the interest rate, it still continue to go lower. So definitely, they will help the market also. So the inflation it cool up a little bit, and momentum they turn to negative, and then it's still heading south. So they have some support here. and as long as they continue to heading south, they will have the market with a lot of stock, okay, be able to come back up, like real estate, you know. So those sector will hit pretty hard. So let's see how far they can come down here. Now let's take a look on the 11th sector of the S&P 500. You can see that the material sector, they are ready to wreck out by tomorrow, and this sector they can turn to positive. So watch out for that breakout. The communication is still in trouble, as you can see here today. It's a lot of talk like Facebook. They get hit pretty hard, but however they are at the buy zone also. So you wait and see. Okay, so Google with another drop below of the outer bound here, but by backing. So they are right at the support. So technically, this one here, they're looking for the bottom also. Okay. Now let's take a look on the energy. Energy is still one of the strongest sector. It still have a room to move to the upside, as you can see here. Financial sector is looking for the stabilization here. If they can take out this high here, they will put it up to the upside. Industrial is still very choppy, but they also stabilize too. All we do is need a couple more days for them to turn and break out the downtrend line in order to move to bounce to the upside. Technology still have some trouble here. You can see they need a lot more work in order to turn around to put it up to the upside. Utility it tried to turn around today. As you can see, momentum it's turned from negative to positive. Now they are trying to put it up to the upside, and I'm going to show you three energy stock. They are poised to go higher in a little bit. The XLB, which is the consumer table, it's still choppy, but they have a support here. So the last 2 days they try to bounce hard to the upside, but it still have a lot of resistance on the top here. So this is a big drop, okay, to the downside. So technically they try to find a way to put it back up before they can tell you what they want to do next. The real estate it cool off with the interest rate coming down, so the real estate try to catch up. When the interest rate is too high, the housing, the refinance, you know, buying house gets lower. So now they try to find the bottom here and looking for the point to put it up again. So that's another sector that you can take a look. XLB, which is the healthcare sector, is also poised to break out by tomorrow. So if tomorrow they can clear this resistance here, they will continue to put it up to the upside. XLY still have a lot of trouble here. As you can see that unless the Tesla stock is turn around, otherwise this one here is still going south. Momentum is still heading south. No sign of reversal yet. Amazon is still put it back down. So a lot of stuff it looks like they're going down, but they kind of stabilize, and then momentum is back, turn back to the positive. So a lot of stuff, but I think they are trying to find the bottom right now. Okay, so Google is also another trouble here, but they found a support right there also. Netflix, another one that go nowhere, will take a while. Okay, so I think that other sector. So one of the sector I see it pretty strong at utility energy. They try to turn around. So a couple of stock here, you should take a look and then watch out and put in your watch list. Number one, LNT, that they call Alliance Energy Corporation. After the pullback down, found support, momentum turned to the positive. So today, so if they only build momentum breakout, so they will try to put it up higher. Okay, so next one is the ED, the Edison, consolidated Edison, another energy. They were able to break out the high here and continue to rumble with a strong momentum to the upside. And the next one is WEC, which is the WEC Energy Group. It also have a rally here and break out momentum. It's pretty strong to the upside. So the last 2 days they already turned around and put it up. So I think that's all I have for you for Tuesday. So overall market is trying to find a way to break out. Okay, so if we're able to break out this trend line here, we will see a bow up to the upside here, and then we will go from there. Okay, so I think that's all I have for you today. So thank you for watching. If you would like to learn how to understand the financial market and how to analyze the chart by using a technical analysis, you can check out the link below. We have a free webinar for you to take a look, and that's the only way that you can survive with this volatile market. Okay, so thank you for watching, and then I will see you on the next video. Take care, everyone.